Feature Friday.
The freshest. We got now G-Dragon, no, IU featuring G-Dragon, which is such a bizarre combo when you think about it.
I don't know much about IU, and I don't know much about G-Dragon yet. So
IU is like a pretty lady who can sing really well.
we saw, all I know so
She's
far.
on an independent label as well. She's not one of like the big people.
Force.
Yeah.
I just getting to know like Big Bang and G-Dragon and like T.O.P. So and now IU, we saw her as a soloist in the previous podcast. Hence why I love those podcasts, because I actually get to learn so much. Like we've been able to find such great artists in like a space of a few hours of watching things online and stuff like that.
It's
incredible. I have music for like lifetime.
It's so true, and it's such a good. There's nothing better than discovering something for the first time, and I feel like that's what we do every single time we find new artists here in the podcast. I just love it.
I've always said it. People that give you new music are so important.
So important.
Because that feeling, like this feeling I'm going to get now by listening to this song, right? If I like it, and then I want to put it on my playlist, it's like a feeling. It's you can't do that again unless you find another song that you like.
That's right.
And it's so hard to find songs that you like.
And yet it's so refreshing when you do. It's like there's such a sense of fulfillment and happiness in your butterfly belly.
Yes.
It's so good.
It's kind of like butterflies. It's like you get, I don't know if it's nervous or something, but you feel like excitement.
Is it excitement? Yeah, definitely excitement. But I don't know. It's such a weird feeling. It's hard to describe.
I love that feeling. It makes
me feel nerdy and happy and giggly.
And like you start pulling faces and like, oh my god, this makes me feel so weird.
My god, somebody tagged me in a meme on Instagram saying, "Have you ever heard that a beat of a song that makes you do the nasty face?" and the person that tagged me was like, "Huh, this Efra."
I don't know. It's so hard, isn't it? Because that's what music does. I think music eradicates any facade or any mask you have on. Because if you like it, you have to express it.
Yeah, it will come out. Like regardless.
Like you want to like dance or do something. Yeah, it's really hard. So I hope every time we sit down and we record or we do the podcast, I'm always so excited because I just want to see if I get that feeling. And most of the time I actually get it. Other times it's like I found someone that I have lessons to learn from. I have things to learn from them. There's things I can always pick out and pick things I like. But
there's always such a positive outcome out of all
but this. Dude, one of them is when we found Dean, when we found Jackson Wang, when we found BTS, XO medleys, GOT7, Mama Moo's a cappella stuff. The dancing of like Lisa's and stuff. You're like, what the fuck? What's going on?
How are they even human?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm really excited to listen to this because the song is called Palette or Palette.
I think it's palette.
Palette.
Like that thing you have.
Palette.
Makeup palette.
Yeah, a makeup palette. Cool.
Clearer skin.
Impossible. That's a vibe. Look at that aesthetic.
Is it R&B?
I don't know, I guess.
What an aesthetic though. It's like a magazine. That actually looks like a magazine cover.
Ooh, I love that outfit.
That bit where she's like on the phone and she just gets emojis.
Sending kissy emojis.
Yeah, I think she's receiving them or sending them, I'm not sure. But
I think she was sending them.
But she's not facially expressing what she's actually doing.
Life.
Dude.
100%. Ha 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 ha. I'm dying. Roll over.
Literally. And it's also the same with social media. It's like it gets to a point where people, crave for likes sometimes, and you're like, oh, I wish this photo does well on Instagram and stuff like that. And then when it does,
you're like, ha,
it's like no.
It's just not fulfilling as you expected it to be, is it?
It's so weird.
Yeah,
it's so bizarre.
strange.
I like that, and I like the aesthetic of the film because if everything's very empty, but it has a clear vibe cut. Yeah. Maybe that's how she feels. I haven't paid much attention to the lyrics.
To the
yet.
lyrics, she was me neither. I was really taken
The
by
aesthetics takes you away a lot. That's great setting, man.
So beautiful.
This is the one I said it has very Taylor Swiftish vibes. I think now I know who I am.
This.
Nice.
I really like this.
Oh, it's a really nice personal song. That's nice. Oh, that's creepy. It's like a previous song.
I really like this so much.
So nice. She looks hot there.
She's great.
Yeah, she looks very attractive there.
Hello, who looks good on a pair of jeans and
a white
and
top.
a white top like that, and her messy hair and barely any makeup on?
She looks very good. She's very good looking there. Isn't that like, because you know she's saying like,
so
I like
attractive.
fashion that is, I like clothing that is out of what's in right
The
now.
norm, yeah.
The norm. And then she's wearing that. Isn't that like very
2000s.
2000s? Yeah, I remember when everyone was
100%.
like denim and then a white top.
100.
100.
100.
That was a good look.
Yes.
I've never been a fan of jeans on me, but I like jeans on
They
women.
never. I don't know. I like jeans. I think jeans have their moments, have their looks, have their yeah.
She looks
but-
really good there.
I've never mastered that look. You know how many times I wanted to just like, I'm just gonna like effortlessly look good.
Woke up like this, sort of.
Yeah, never. It's never like, even if I try to not look good, then it's worse. Cause it's like, just don't. I don't get it.
I like a lot of the lyrics of it. It feels like we're going through a diary rather than
Yes.
a song.
It's like we're going through her personal journey. I really like that.
Like this may be the type of the lyrics feels like the type of conversation you would have with
A girl you're dating. You're like starting to date. It feels fresh. And then she's telling you her life story as well. So you're like, let's say you're like fifth date in. That's how I feel.
I felt like this is lyrics that she was sharing with some of her friends, but like one really close friend.
Yes. that's true.
After maybe years of not seeing each other, and now they've seen each other, and then they're like,
I think it's more like a letter to a stranger type of thing.
yeah, but
Like, dear stranger, I'm 25. I'm trying to learn myself.
yeah, maybe it feels like a diary. Yeah, it feels like a diary.
Yeah.
It feels like a
I
diary.
really like it though. She's my age in that
25.
video
Yeah,
when she wrote that song.
I think that was like 2 years ago or a year ago.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Remember, Koreans have different age. She was probably 24.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
23. I don't know how many you had.
24. I think it's a year.
Right.
It says, I think that they add a year. I think that's what it is. Or 9 months. Whatever.
어렸어 모든 게 어려워진 소리임을 서러웠고 죽만 듣던 철부지에 겨우 숨은 고개 넘어
That's clean.
Such a cool video.
Rap demo says in the thing.
막 서리는데 나는 절대로 안 해 근데 막 어른이 돼 아직도 한참 모르는데 너보다 5살밖에 안 먹었는데 20살은 고맙다 right 해도 원한다 one night 그저
I like that. I like that a lot.
어둠이 드리워질 때도 겁내지 마 너무 아름다웠어 혼이 활짝했어 언젠가 사랑받는 날
really nice message.
Such a great song. Such a great song. Can I give her like Ariana Grande vibes in the beginning?
Yeah.
Really early?
Literally.
I absolutely adore this. Beautiful.
That's sort of what you're always looking for, isn't it?
That is just fantastic imagery.
Yeah, sort of what you're looking for. It's like
Adore it.
you're always trying to get to that point where you think you actually know why you do certain things, why you like what you like, you know what you actually like, and you get to that point where you're really comfortable and in sharing it, and you know who you are. You know, the thing is, like, one of the problems is in those periods, like between your 20 and 30, where you really like settle, but sometimes you don't also want to settle in what you are, because at that moment, because it's like you don't really sure what you are yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's a really, I'm going through the start of it. You're right bang on in the middle. You know, hence why it's such a benefit, I think, having an older sibling in the house. You know, 3 years ahead of me. 3 years make a huge difference. A year make a huge difference.
Yes.
So if
Yes.
you're seeing sort of someone else go through that same sort of a self, I guess you could call it self-development or self-discovery process, but like true self-discovery where you're really trying to find out, like, if you're comfortable with who you are, if there are things you'd like to change, with usually the answer is yes, but you're comfortable enough where you're able to love yourself, 1,000% love yourself, and trust your decisions 100%, and you know it's a really
It's a tough one.
yeah. And then I like the part where G Dragon says, it's like, you know, it's gonna get really dark, don't get scared. It's like, yeah, you know, that self-discovery bit takes you down some rabbit holes you didn't dare to go before.
Yeah. I'm surprised they didn't put him in the video. I wonder what the logistics behind that was.
And maybe he was touring, maybe he's not available. It's 2017, so maybe they were going through the whole stuff.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But what a great song. I love her vocal range. Such a fresh sound to her.
She does have that Ariana Grande feel at the beginning.
But early Ariana Grande, not the new one. Like, I feel like this is like the fresh, poppy, things that you can listen to on repeat type feel.
Yeah, it doesn't have that fresh poppy lyrics. It has a
Very meaningful,
yeah.
very matured sound and idea, very concrete idea. And it's great. It's a fantastic song.
I like it a lot.
I like it. I need to listen to more of her stuff.
Yeah.
Really
Let us know. I like that type of it kind of gives me like jazzy visuals.
I was gonna say,
You always use that word. Was it velvety? Sort of like.
but it's not velvety.
Yeah.
I find it absolutely amusing. I feel like I was watching an art gallery, a modern art gallery.
Is that what you call like hipster
display? Yeah, I suppose.
style? I don't know what that actually means. So.
I guess. No, I don't know. I wouldn't call it hipster. I think it's very futuristic because it plays with the display of
Minimalistic
style.
Yeah.
And yet the colors, the pastel colors are perfect, and then
Pastel, that's what it is.
and I don't know, the whole color scheme of it was just so nice. It really fitted so well with the aesthetic, because they could have made a storytelling video with this easily, because there was so much content in the lyrics,
Right.
from her side and from the rap side as well.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't surprise me if they would have chosen like a storytelling type of video. Because let's be honest, the budget for this video was like, woo, all over the place, right? So high, right? Because it's such a great quality.
Well, I mean,
to
bloody
this.
hell, with 135 million views.
Yeah.
If she has that amount of potential, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think she moves a lot of people. So yeah, they could have easily just made a very overcomplicated video.
Yeah.
So I love that they went with a minimalistic style, with a minimalistic idea that showcased her, and then you have, and it was appealing and distracting enough, but it didn't take you away from the original idea of the lyrics itself.
Yeah. I agree.
It's so well thought. It's really cool.
I agree.
Really cool. I like that.
Sup people, if you're a dancer. Sup people, if you're watching this and you're a rapper or a beat producer,
A singer, a ghostwriter, or even just somebody who likes new music,
then this is for you.
Feature Friday is the show where we make new music every week featuring your tracks, your raps, your lyrics, or yourself as an artist.
There's no catch. This isn't one of those weird posts where you click on the website and you're trying to order AirPods and they say it's free and then you have to pay like $100,000 million for shipping. This is completely free. We understand how difficult it is in the music industry to get seen, and there's so many amazing rappers and singers and beat producers out there. So this is just a place to showcase your skills. We showcase our skills. We make music every week, which we love doing anyways. We get to show new artists to new people and new people to the new artists.
So if you'd like to get featured next, message me here on Instagram or email me, and we will get in touch pretty soon.
Please do it fast because a waiting list is forming and we don't want anyone waiting around. Keep scrolling by.
See you Friday.
Peace.
Bye-bye.